interpreted versus compiled code. You might hear the terms interpreted and compiled in the context of programming. In interpreted languages, the code is run from top to bottom, and the result of running the code is immediately returned. You don't have to transform the code into a different form before the browser runs it. The code is received in its programmer-friendly text form and processed directly from that. Compiled languages, on the other hand, are transformed, compiled into another form before they are run by the computer. For example, C/C++ are compiled into machine code that is then run by the computer. The program is executed from a binary format which was generated from the original program source code. JavaScript is a lightweight interpreted programming language. The web browser receives the JavaScript code in its original text form and runs the script from that. From a technical standpoint, most modern JavaScript interpreters actually use a technique called just-in-time compiling to improve performance. The JavaScript source code gets compiled into a faster binary format while the script is being used, so that it can be run as quickly as possible. However, JavaScript is still considered an interpreted language since the compilation is handled at runtime rather than ahead of time. There are advantages to both types of languages, but we won't discuss them right now. Server-side versus client-side code. You might also hear the terms server-side and client-side code, especially in the context of web development. Client-side code is the code that is run on the user's computer. When a web page is viewed, the page's client-side code is downloaded, then run and displayed by the browser. In this module, we are explicitly talking about client-side JavaScript. Server-side code, on the other hand, is run on the server. Then its results are downloaded and displayed in the browser. Examples of popular server-side web languages include PHP, Python, Ruby, ASP.NET or ASP.NET, and even JavaScript. JavaScript can also be used as a server-side language. For example, in the popular Node.js environment. You can find out more about server-side JavaScript in our dynamic website's server-side programming topic, and they're providing the link here. And Mozilla server-side website programming. So we have dynamic versus static code. The word dynamic is used to describe both client-side JavaScript and server-side languages. It refers to the ability to update the display of a web page app to show different things in different circumstances, generating new content as required. Server-side code dynamically generates new content on the server, e.g. pulling data from a database, whereas client-side JavaScript dynamically generates new content inside the browser on the client, e.g. creating a new HTML table, filling it with data requested from the server, then displaying the table in a web page shown to the user. The meaning is slightly different in the two contexts, but related. In both approaches, server-side and client-side usually work together. A web page with no dynamically updating content is referred to as static. It just shows the same content all the time. How do you add JavaScript to your page? I show you in one of those previous videos using the other link of, I think it was 3W School, but here in Mozilla link they also tell you JavaScript is applied to your HTML page in a similar manner to CSS, whereas CSS uses the inside angle brackets link elements to apply external style sheets, and style elements to apply internal style sheets to HTML. JavaScript only needs one frame in the world of HTML, and that is the inside of angle brackets script. So the script element, let's learn how this works.